Welcome back. During the break, we grabbed some of your latest questions about the COVID-19 pandemic, and we are continuing our live conversation with Governor Chris Sununu right now. So Jess is asking, when will people see the long-term health care workers' $300 stipend? Is this taxable?
So the way that the stipend program that I set up about a week ago works is that your organization, so whoever you might work for, would apply to the Department of Employment Security and go right on their website. They apply. It takes a few days to confirm how many employees that organization has, make sure it matches up with the certifications we have within the state, and then the money flows. And the good news about our program, which makes it very unique, is two things. First, we're not waiting for the federal government to backfill. We're just going, and we're going to be one of the first states to provide such a program. Second, all the money goes to the frontline workers. There's no taking administrative fees off the top or anything like that. We made sure that we designed it so all the money flows right down to the workers. So talk to your employer, make sure that they've actually applied for those funds and that opportunity, and it should be coming soon, is my understanding. So.
Cheryl wants to know, why don't people on the front line at grocery stores get hazard pay from the state? We are keeping the shelves full the best we can, and we risk our life every day.
You know, whether you're talking about grocery stores or any of the other businesses that are open, anyone that's coming in contact with folks, we have folks at our DMV, we have folks at the grocery stores, we have folks in a lot of different areas of our state that are doing kind of that one-on-one interaction with folks, and we know that there is a risk there. There's a risk of COVID and infection. I know a lot of the grocery stores, and I've spoken with those that manage those chains. They've put up everything from Sneed cigars to different, managing the number of folks that are in a store, managing, how we walk up and down the aisles. And by the way, would you all please follow the arrows, look down and follow the arrows. That's driving me a little crazy. I love that they did that. So the stores, I think, are trying to take very proactive measures in setting the tone for how to be protective of their workers and the public. We have a lot of PPE coming into the state, and there will be some grocery stores that have asked, and we can now supply more masks and gloves and things of that nature into the private sector, especially those that are dealing with one-on-one. So when it comes to pay, those are private businesses, and right now where we're looking to stipend pay is things like long-term care facilities that maybe just deal with Medicaid on the front lines. They typically don't get paid quite as much, that are taking care of loved ones or the elderly. But hopefully we'll be able to expand those programs. We'll know a little more when the guidance document from the federal government comes, hopefully later this week, that will explain exactly how we can spend this $1+ billion for relief and recovery efforts. And there's always a possibility that may allow for such funds to be released into the private sector. There's a real possibility there.
Sue asks, when will general public COVID-19 testing begin?
When will So a couple things. If you're part of the general public and you want a test, go to your provider. If you have symptoms, your provider should be definitely has the ability to authorize a test, but right now it's your provider. We're constantly trying to loosen up the restrictions around the providers. So if you are symptomatic and of an older age, obviously those are the folks that we've tried to prioritize. But now that testing is becoming more available, we're getting faster and faster turnaround, better agreements with LabCorp and some of the outside testing facilities. We're encouraging a lot of those frontline providers to, again, push folks along and to get the tests more rapidly. We're constantly increasing our testing capacity. It's great. Working with folks like Dartmouth Hitchcock and other labs around the state to increase their capacity as well. We have the swabs coming in. We have more of the reagents coming in. You need all the pieces of the test too. There are certain tests that we're still beholden to the federal government to get the supplies to have the test happen. That's a small segment of it. There's still a lot of good public testing out there and a lot of good opportunity. Convenient MD is also a great partner of ours, so feel free to contact Convenient MD. And again, if you have symptoms or you're concerned, work with your healthcare providers and they can authorize those tests.
All right, Governor, that does it for the Q&A
All right,
session.
That was great.
We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here
Anytime.
tonight.
Hope to come back, and thank you for all the questions. Keep them coming.